Doug Newton, Exira-EHK head man with us, and word is had a pretty spirited message at halftime, Coach, as your team came out with 16 straight to start the third quarter. What was it like in the locker room there?
Oh, we just talked about a few things that we maybe could do a little bit better on the defensive side. And they came out and they sure did that, and the intensity on the defensive side led to offense and some fast breaks, and we kind of got it rolling. And if they got their defense back and got it set up, and we had the kind of attack, they were pretty good in the half court. And the best zone offense you can get is transition. So we tried to get back there and get something happen before they got good and set up, and we had a lot of luck there early in the third quarter.
You guys had pretty good offense flowing from the very start. You're up to 40 points, I think, with still 2 minutes left to go in the first half. So what were some things that were really clicking for you?
Well, I thought we moved the ball pretty well. I think by the time we get down to all the stats, we'll probably have a lot of team assists, I believe. And we're hitting some open shots and getting some things done. Just on the other end, we were maybe not doing the best job of identifying some shooters. A couple times maybe we helped a little too much. Maybe left our man open. Maybe didn't know where he was at exactly as the play kind of got into a scramble, and they were able to knock down some wide open shots. But as open as they were, those guys have played a lot of varsity basketball, and they were able to knock down some shots, and they did.
You hit a lot of threes, and it wasn't just. I mean, typically you're going to count on Pettipeer's going to knock down quite a few, but Burmeister had a couple. Trey Nelson had probably more than he usually has. How much does that really help open things up?
Well, obviously, when you come down there and you can hit them from any direction, and Trevor Schultz can sneak out there once in a while and hit some too. So, when you got to look for 4 different shooters, that's one thing. Or that's something you got to really have a pretty good defense set up for that. If you're just looking for one guy, you can kind of talk him through if he cuts through or whatever. But when you're swinging it around and everybody that touches the ball is capable of knocking down a three, that's pretty good offense.
Do you press often or as much as you did tonight, and how big of an impact did that have on this game?
We've been working on it for quite a while. We pressed it quite a bit in the Woodbine game in the second half that really turned the game around. I mean, we went on a big run there and just sped them up. And we a couple of times maybe we were going to press and planned on it, and maybe the game kind of got up in the 20s or 25 and up to 30. And I'm not big on getting the 35-point clock running because I like to get the younger kids in there. And once that clock starts running, they don't get a lot of time, and they run just as many sprints as anybody else does. So
this was a big crowd tonight, and especially in that girls' game when it was real close. It was probably as loud as you're going to see in most regular season venues. How valuable is that? And you had the purple out tonight, which attracted a lot of people. But how nice is that to kind of get prepared for a postseason type of feel with that many bodies in the stands?
Well, it's great to see a crowd like that. It's got to be fun for the kids to play in front of them. And then, like you said, too, it wasn't quite as loud during our game as it was the first one, but when you got to have all that sound and all the distractions, you're trying to communicate and keep everything straight and keep your game plan in order. It's good to have that kind of atmosphere to play in. So hats off to the CAM guys, and gals. They come up here and they bring a big crowd every time. We kind of work back and forth. We seem to go down there and travel there well, and they have their cancer night too, and before Christmas, and been a pretty good partnership, and on both sides have really benefited from it.
Warrior Valley over at Dunlap on Friday. Is that a pretty tough place to play over there?
It is a tough place to play. The bleachers are right up on the floor, and it's a regulation size floor, but it seems small. But they'll sit back in their 2-3 zone. They got 6'5", 6'5", 6'3" back there, and they've got a set of twins. They're pretty athletic, and they do a good job. It'll be physical. Another thing too, have to get up, maybe get an early lead there will be very valuable as far as maybe settling back and getting some things done. But if you let them play with you for a while in that home gym, there's some guys that seem like they don't normally hit some shots on their home floor, and you want to put them away early.
You guys are 16-2 now. A lot of things have gone your way. You've got a couple of games that haven't, but would you describe this team as pretty confident, but still hungry? What's kind of the demeanor of the group overall heading down the stretch?
I guess I'd like to think they're still pretty hungry. There's a couple of things on our checklist we haven't got done yet. We just kind of talked about consistency more than anything else. Coming out rather than wait till the second quarter or the second half, rather to come out and play with that kind of intensity, to do that from the very beginning and put in 4 quarters together. And we kind of feel like if we put 4 quarters together, we're going to be pretty tough ball club to handle.
Great talking to you.